The work that I'm best known for is as a solo composer-performer. So I compose works for my own voice, and I'm singing and speaking and processing my voice in real time. I actually made a piece about correspondence many, many years ago when I first started doing this kind of work. And when they invited me to come to Wesleyan and also offered me a commission to make a new work, I don't know why, but that piece popped back into my head and I thought, I want to sort of flesh that out and really do something with it. I thought it's very interesting now to see like how far we've come from handwritten letters and telegrams and typing on typewriters to doing almost everything on the computer. The landscape of that and how that has changed the quality of the communications and how they feel and what people think of them. Those ideas are just interesting to me, and so they have all these textures to them that are fun to explore.
I think that the level of just the fun that she has and that she allows people to have in both like making and watching and just being a part of her performances is really incredible. Her way of making it like a collaborative environment, even though it's very much like her work, that we could still like give feedback or like, you know, kind of share in the process a little was really like touching, and I think that collaborative element was really cool.
What I'm doing a lot of times when I compose is I'm building text collages of speech that become the music itself. I often start by interviewing people, and so I'll make all these interviews, and then I end up with kind of hours of interview material. And what I'm doing when I'm editing it at first is I'm simply looking for little fragments of speech that I like.
Formal email.
It's just this formal email. And then I put that in the viola and the marimba and the bassoon.
Formal email.
So now also then it'll come in the chorus.
Email pal.
So if you go through and pick out these little pieces of spoken phrases, if you repeat them even just 2 or 3 times, you will start to hear the fundamental tone of each syllable. And so there's a lot of melodic material that's embedded in the spoken text.
I was really grateful for the opportunity to work with someone as incredibly talented as Pamela Z. Like, she has so many fantastic ideas. It's just so wonderful to see her bring her projects to life and to see like her being like, oh, well, I've decided to do this. No, I'm changing it. And just to see her fully realizing her own performance as a performer was like a really incredible privilege.
One of the things that I hope for when the students get the opportunity to work with me on this piece is that they might learn something about listening a little bit differently than they used to, and just sort of add to their palette of sonic language the language of speech, and also just a deeper understanding of sound itself.